Dear my dear friends, today I am going to show you as well as explain you rotation and revolution of the earth. First of all, we will discuss rotation. Rotation is the movement of earth on its own axis. It causes changes in day and night and takes 24 hours to complete one rotation. Now revolution. Revolution is the movement of earth on a fixed path called orbit. It causes changes in season and takes 365 days and 6 hours to complete one revolution. Now we will take an example to understand this topic better. For this we will take one globe, one mobile with flashlight and one marker. As you all can see that we have taken one globe, one flashlight and one marker. We will mark P here to mark place. As you can see, I have marked P in the United States of America, and now I will dim all the lights. Now as you all can see that I have placed the P in the darkness. Now I will rotate it. The time before the sunrise is called the dawn. Here you can see that I have marked P. Now I will rotate it further. Now this is the sunrise or the morning time. Now I will place it in the 90-degree angle with the sun. Now you will see that the place which is marked with P is having the afternoon time. Now after some time, if I will rotate it, it goes in the evening. It is the time before the night. This time is called the dusk or the evening. Now as you all can see that again the place P has marked is again gone to the dark place. From this we can understand the formation of day and night. Now I will show you the important lines of latitude through an example. Here is a Arctic circle which is at 66.5 degree north. This is the Tropic of Cancer which is at 23.5 degree north. This is the equator which is at 0 degree and also known as the midway of Earth. This is the Tropic of Capricorn which is at 23.5 degrees south. And this is the Antarctic circle which is at the South Pole and at 66.5 degrees south. Now, as you can see that I will take one sun here, and I am now going to explain to you the revolution of Earth and the seasons. When the Earth is on this position, on 21st June, the sun rays are vertical over the Tropic of Cancer, which is at 23.5 degree north. Here, I have shown you before. In this situation, the northern hemisphere faces summer season and known as summer solstice, and the southern hemisphere faces winter and known as winter solstice. After 3 months, the earth revolves and comes to this position on 23rd September. In this, the sun rays are vertically over the equator. Here is the equator which is the midway of the earth. In this situation, the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere both receive the same amount of heat and is known as the equinox. In the northern hemisphere, it faces the autumn, so it is known as autumnal equinox. And in the southern hemisphere, it faces the spring season, so it is known as the spring vernal equinox. Now again after 3 months, the earth comes here on 22nd December. In this situation, the sun rays are vertical over the Tropic of Capricorn, which is at 23.5 degrees south here. Now in this situation, in the northern hemisphere it is winter, so it is known as the winter solstice. And in southern hemisphere it is summer, so it is known as the summer solstice. Now again after 3 months, the earth comes here on 21st March. On this position, the sun rays are vertical over the equator and the northern hemisphere faces the spring season and is known as the vernal equinox. In the southern hemisphere, it faces the autumn season and is known as the autumnal equinox. In this situation, there are 12-hour day and 12-hour night in both the hemispheres. Both the hemispheres again receive the same amount of light. Now I will show you another globe with heat zones. Here is the globe. Here is the frigid zone. This zone lies from the Arctic Circle to the north, and the South Frigid Zone. Here, the South Frigid Zone lies from the Antarctic Circle to the South Pole. These zones are always mostly covered with ice and snow for the most part of the year because the rays of the suns are slanting. Now we'll talk about the temperate zone. This is the north temperate zone and this is the south temperate zone. In the north temperate zone, this is between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle. And the south temperate zone is between the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle. The sun rays in both these zones are never directly overhead. The angle of the sun rays decreases as we go toward these poles. Now we will discuss the torrid zone. The Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn mark the limit of this zone. In this zone, the rays of the sun are overhead once a year, except on the equator, which is the midway of the earth. As you all know that I have explained you all the topics like evolution of earth and seasons, important lines of latitude and the heat zones. Now I will explain you some important points. The earth axis is not straight or perpendicular. It is tilted at 23.5 degrees to its perpendicular or vertical line. In other words, we can say that the earth axis is tilted at 66.5 degrees with its orbital plane. This tilt of axis of earth is known as the inclination of earth's axis. So thank you for watching. Bye.
Hello friends, today I Prisha is here to show you a project on globe. So let's get started. So friends, here I have made this globe. Here North Pole, here Frigid Zone, Antarctic Circle, North Temperate Zone, Tropic of Cancer, Torrid Zone and Equator. Now at this side, Tropic of Capricorn, South Temperate Zone, Antarctic Circle, Frigid Zone and at last South Pole. So friends, North Pole is at 90 degree north, Antarctic Circle is in 66.5 degree north, Tropic of Cancer is in 23.5 degree north, Equator 0 degree, Tropic of Capricorn is at 23.5 degree south, Antarctic Circle is at 66.5 degrees south and South Pole is at 90 degree south. Thank you friends. Bye bye.
Aditi is here to share my social science model with you all, and the model was to make the important lines of the latitude. The first line is Arctic Circle. It is located above the Tropic of Cancer. The temperature of Arctic Circle is 66.5 degree north. The second one is Tropic of Cancer. It's situated above the equator and the temperature is 23.5 degree north. The third line is called Equator. Equator is the line which divides the earth in two parts. The first one is northern hemisphere and the second one is southern hemisphere. Equator has 0 degree temperature. The Fourth one is Tropic of Capricorn. It's the most important line of the latitude. It's situated below the equator. Its temperature is 23.5 degrees south. And the fourth one is Antarctic Circle. It's situated below the Tropic of Capricorn. Its temperature is 66.5 degrees south. Thank you.
Good morning, friends. I am again here with an interesting topic. My name is Mridul and I am going to explain you the heat zones. Let's just start. First heat zone, frigid zone. It is located 66.5 degree north and 66.5 degree south. See, so you can see frigid zone. It is in the Arctic Circle, and it is the coldest zone because the rays of the sun, when it reaches on the frigid zone, it is always slanting, and both the zone in both the frigid zone in North Pole or South Pole, these both frigid zone are covered with snow and ice throughout the year. So let us move to another. Next is temperate zone. Temperate zone is classified into two types: North temperate zone and South temperate zone. North temperate zone is located in northern hemisphere, and South temperate zone in southern hemisphere. North temperate zone in between in circle of Tropic of Cancer, and southern temperate zone in Tropic of Capricorn. Okay. Now our next topic is, let us learn about it. Torrid zone. Torrid zone is only the zone in which equator lies. So torrid zone is a zone where the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn mark the zone's limit. In this zone, the Earth receives, in the zone where this zone is located, in that the Earth receives very hot, that the Earth has a very hot temperature, and the rays that receives from the sunlight is really hot. This is because once in a year the rays of the sun are over at the equator, where middays twice a day in a year, and it can be referred as the hottest zone. So the first point that we have learned, that coldest zone is the frigid zone, hottest zone is the torrid zone, and there are two types of temperate zone. First is the North temperate zone, and second is the South temperate zone. Okay friends, thanks for watching this video.
Hello friends, today I am Amitesh of class 6 is here to present my S.st project before you. Let's start. First, Arctic Circle. It is located above the Tropic of Cancer. Its temperature is 66.5 degrees north. Second is Tropic of Cancer. It is located above the equator. Its temperature is 23.5 degrees north. Both are in northern hemisphere. Third is equator. It is a latitude which divides the earth into two parts. First, northern hemisphere. Second, southern hemisphere. Its temperature is 0 degree. Fourth is Tropic of Capricorn. It is in male latitude. It is located below the equator. Its temperature is 23.5 degrees south. And last is Antarctic Circle, which is located below the Tropic of Capricorn. Its temperature is 66.5 degrees south. Both are in southern hemisphere. Thanks for watching. Stay home, stay safe.
Hello friends, today I Saharsh is here to explain you heat zones of the earth. Now see here. There are 5 main latitudes on the earth, namely Arctic Circle, which is at 66.5 degrees at northern hemisphere. Second, Tropic of Cancer, which is at 23.5 degrees at northern hemisphere. Equator, this is at 0 degree. This divides Earth into two parts, that is northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. Fourth, Tropic of Capricorn. This is at 23.5 degrees at southern hemisphere. Fifth, Antarctic Circle. This is at 66.5 degrees at southern hemisphere. Now there are two main endpoints of the Earth, namely North Pole and South Pole. Now this is the imaginary axis on which the Earth rotates from west to east. Now these five main latitudes together with poles make three heat zones, namely torrid zone, temperature zone and frigid zone. Now first, torrid zone. Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn marks the limit of this zone. Second, in north, temperature zone. Arctic Circle and Tropic of Cancer mark the limit of this zone, and in south, Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle mark the limit of this zone. Third, frigid zone. North Pole and Arctic Circle mark the limit of this zone, and in south, Antarctic Circle and South Pole mark the limit of this zone. Now I am going to explain these whole zones in details with the help of an activity. Now see here. Imagine that this flashlight is the sun. Now I am going to switch off the light. Now first, torrid zone. In this zone, the rays of the sun fall directly. See, the rays of the sun are falling directly. Hence, this zone is the hottest zone of the earth. Second, temperature zone. In this zone, the rays of the sun are now second, temperature zone. In this zone, the rays of the sun never falls directly. Hence, this zone is neither very hot nor too cold. Now third, frigid zone. In this zone, the rays of the sun are always slanting. And see, the rays of the sun are slanting. Hence, this zone is the coldest zone of the earth. Now this was the activity which I was going to show. Bye bye friends. Thank you.
Hello friends, today I Virat Adya is here to show you all a project of S.st in which I have made a globe and I will tell you about the different zones of the earth. The first zone, which is heat zone. Some parts of the earth receive more heat than the other parts because of the variation of the rays of the sun. Dependent on the heat of the sun are having names differently. These are frigid zone, torrid zone and temperate zone. Now I will tell you about the second zone, which is torrid zone. The Tropic of Capricorn and the Tropic of Cancer mark the limits of this zone. This zone receives the rays of sun are exactly overhead once a year, except equator. This is due to the midday sun is overhead twice a year. Now I will tell you about the third zone, which is temperate zone, it lies from Arctic Circle to the Tropic of Cancer. Is known as North Temperate Zone, which is 23.5 degree north, and it lies from South Pole, Tropic of Capricorn, and Tropic of Antarctic Circle is South Temperate Zone, which is 23.5 degree south. Now I will tell you about the last zone, which is frigid zone. It lies from the Arctic Circle to the north, which is 66.5 degree north, and Antarctic Circle to the south, which is 66 degree half in south. It remains covered with ice and snow. This is because the rays of the sun are always slanting. Hence, it is the coldest place on the earth. Now, this Virat Aditya takes see you from you. Stay fit, stay home. Jai Hind.
Hello friends, Today I, Manaswi, is here to explain you as well as show you the project of our social science, that is to make a globe like this and explain it. See, I have also make a globe like this. I have made this globe with old newspaper. I have fold the newspaper, fold it and make a ball of it and apply the Fevicol water mixture to it so that, and I have leave it for one day for dry, so that it has been dried and become hard, and then I have applied the color on it. And afterwards I have taken a rod like this and I have attached to this box so that it has become the stand of it and access of the globe. So in this way I have made this globe. So today in this video I will explain you the topic of Cancer, topic of Capricorn, the Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle and the heat zones. So let us start. First I will explain you the topic of Cancer, topic of Capricorn, the Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle, because from these things we will able to understand the heat zones. So first, the topic of Cancer. As you can see, it is the topic of Cancer. At first, it is the equator. See this line, and this line divides the earth into two parts. One is the northern hemisphere this side, one is the southern hemisphere this side. So, in the northern hemisphere, the topic of Cancer is there. It is of 23.5 degree in the north. Now, the topic of Capricorn. It is in the southern part of the globe. As you can see here, it is of 23.5 degree in the south. Now we should move to the Arctic Circle. See, here is the Arctic Circle. Here is the Arctic Circle. It is in the north and it is 66.5 degree in the north. Now, Antarctic Circle. So, here is the Antarctic Circle. Hope it is visible. Here is the Antarctic Circle. And it is also in the south in 66.5 degree in the south. So these are the things which I have told. So hope you have understand it. Now let us move to the heat zones. So first, heat zones. So heat zones are the zones which displays us where the maximum, which part of the world get maximum heat and light from the sun, which part get less heat and light from the sun. This is only the heat zones. In easy words we can say. So, in heat zones, it is of three types. One is the torrid zone, second is the temperate zone, third is the red zone. So, let us start with the torrid zone. So, here is our torrid zone. As you can see, this all portion is the torrid zone. It is near the equator only. The topic of Cancer and the topic of Capricorn lies between this torrid zone. Okay, so see, in this zone, the rays of the sunlight are exactly overhead once a year except on the equator, where the midday sun is overhead twice a year. Hence, it receives the maximum heat and light from the sun. So, it is only the torrid zone. Now, the temperate zone. So, here is our temperate zone. Here is our temperate zone. It is also of two types. It is of two types. One is the north temperate zone. One is the south temperate zone. So here is the north temperate zone. Here, these all portion. It is the north temperate zone. The Arctic Circle and the topic of Cancer lies between the north temperate zone. Now the south temperate zone. So here is the south temperate zone. As you can see, it is the south temperate zone. This all portion is the south temperate zone. This lies between the topic of Capricorn and the Arctic Circle. So this is the temperate zone. Now let us move to the so do you know this zones? Do you know this zone is this temperate zone is receiving moderate heat and light of the sun. In easy word, it receives medium temperature, medium heat and light. It means it receives neither it is neither very cold neither nor very hot. So it is the temperate zone. Now let us move to the fret zone. So here is the fret zone. As you can see, this portion is the fret zone. This fret zone is in the north and one fret zone is in south. This is the second one. This is in the south. So these two zones, as you can see, the Arctic Circle, it is in the above of the Arctic Circle is in, and it is above of the fret zone. And here in the south, as you can see, it is the Arctic Circle and it is in the below. So here is the fret zone and here is the Arctic Circle. So here it is. Do you know this zone receives? This zone is too cold. This zone is too cold. It receives and no life is there. Only they are covered with snow and ice. No life is there, and because the rays of the earth is because the sun is slanting in this. Sun is slanting from sun is slanting, so it cannot rays of the suns are in slanting. Okay, so it is too cold. It receives it do not receive any rays, or a little bit it receives. So it is the coldest zone. So hope you have understand all the heat zones, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, the Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle. So hope you have understand. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye.
Hello everyone, today I Adya is here with my social science project, that's a globe. So this is my project. This globe is made up of a plastic ball and colored with watercolor, and this stand is made up of a wire and a plastic cap. So now let's get started. Let's start with equator. This is the line of equator. It divides the earth into two parts. The upper part is known as northern hemisphere and the lower part is known as southern hemisphere. Now let's talk about the Tropic of Cancer and then the Tropic of Capricorn. This is the Tropic of Cancer. It is located 23.5 degrees north to the equator, and this is the Tropic of Capricorn. It is located 23.5 degrees south to the equator. Now let's talk about the heat zones. There are 3 heat zones present on the surface of the earth. First is fret zone, and the second is temperate zone, and the last is torrid zone. It is the coldest zone among all the 3 zones, as it is covered with ice and snow for the most part of the year, as the rays of the sun are isolating here. There are 2 fret zones present on the surface of Earth. This is northern fret zone. It lies from Arctic Circle to North Pole, and this is the southern fret zone. This lies from the Antarctic Circle to South Pole. Now let's talk about the temperate zone. Sun rays in these zones are never directly overhead. The angle of the sun rays decreases as we go towards the poles. That is why these zones are neither very hot nor too cold. They have moderate temperature. There are 2 temperate zones present on the surface of Earth. Zone which lies from Arctic Circle to the Tropic of Cancer is known as North Temperate Zone. The zone which lies from Antarctic Circle to the Tropic of Capricorn is called as South Temperate Zone. Now let's talk about the last zone, that is torrid zone. The Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn are the limit of the torrid zone. It is the hottest zone among all the 3 zones. The sun is exactly overhead once a year except the equator, where the sun is exactly overhead twice a year. Hence, it receives the maximum heat from the sun and is very hot zone. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.
Hello friends, today I Jiya is here to represent the activity on heat zone. It is of three types: temperate zone, frigid zone and torrid zone. See, I have made frigid zone. That below this is Arctic Circle. This is not temperate zone. This is Tropic of Cancer 23° north. This is equator. This is torrid zone. This is Tropic of Capricorn 23° south, south temperate zone. This is Antarctic Circle 66° south, frigid zone. Hope you liked my video. Thanks.
Morning friends, today I Anulipi is going to show you a globe. So first of all I am going to say that I have made this globe with a smiley ball. I have covered it with poster color. I have made this stand with clay and I have made this stand with a wire. So I am going to explain you the heat zones. First of all I am going to tell you the types of heat zones. So the heat zones are of three types: the frigid zone, the temperate zone and the torrid zone. I am going to show you the heat zones practically. So first I am going to show you a North Pole. You can see here the North Pole and the South Pole. You can see here. So then I am going to show you the frigid zone. You can see here the frigid zone 66.5° north. So it is located between the Arctic Circle. You can see the Arctic Circle and the North Pole. And the frigid zone 66.5° south. You can see it is located between the Arctic Circle. You can see here the Arctic Circle and the South Pole. And this is the coldest zone in the earth because it is covered with snow almost the year. Secondly, I am going to show you the temperate zone. So you can see here the North Temperate Zone. You can see, and I am going to show you the South Temperate Zone. So you can see the South Temperate Zone. This zone, the North Temperate Zone, I am going to tell you. The North Temperate Zone lies between the Arctic Circle and the Tropic of Cancer. And the South Temperate Zone is located between the Arctic Circle and the Tropic of Capricorn. Now I am going to show you the torrid zone, the hottest zone in the earth. You can see the torrid zone. It is the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn marks the limits of this zone. I am going to tell the reason why it is so hot. In this zone, the rays of the sun are exactly overhead once a year, except on the equator where the midday is overheaded twice a year. However, it receives a maximum heat from the sun and is very hot. So then I am going to show you Tropic of Cancer. You can see here Tropic of Cancer 23.5° north, and the Tropic of Capricorn I am going to show you. You can see the Tropic of Capricorn 23.5° south, and I am going to show you lastly. I am going to show you the equator 0°. You can see the equator is located in the middle of North Temperate Zone and South Temperate Zone. So I hope you have understood the heat zones very well. Thank you for watching this video.
friends, today I Ankur is here to present my project. See, this is a globe, fridge zone and not temperature zone, not temperature zone and topic of Cancer and after torrid zone, topic of Capricorn, south temperate zone and after that we all know that here is repeated here also. Fridge zone is there also. So, fridge zone degree 66.5 degree north. Thank you all of you friends.
Hello friends, today I Vishnu. I will show you the globe which I have made it. See friends, I have made it a globe and I have labeled it. First is fridge zone and after that there is Arctic Circle. After that there is North Temperate Zone. After that there is Tropic of Cancer. After that there is Torrid Zone, and after that the line in the central of the Earth, which is imaginary, is equator is there. After that there is Tropic of Capricorn. After that there is you can south temperate zone. After that there is Arctic Circle. In the last there is south fridge zone. Hope you like this video. Please be home and be safe. Thank you.
Hello friends, today I Himanshu of class 6B is going to tell you about the heat zones of the earth. See, this I have prepared a globe. You can see here the axis of the earth. This is the Tropic of Cancer. This is the equator. This is a torrid zone. This is the prime meridian. This is the Tropic of Capricorn. This is a south temperate zone. This is north temperate zone. It is frigid zone. This is the North Pole. Then it's the South Pole. And then here it is the South Frigid zone.
Ma'am, see, ma'am, it can be removed. Ma'am. Ma'am, it can be kept anywhere, ma'am, by removing its parts.
Okay, and then you can join it. So in the school also to bring it very easy. And then you will put and attach it together. Very nice, extremely good. That you can prepare within 10 seconds. Okay. You have mentioned all the meridians of longitude.
Yes, ma'am, ma'am. Ma'am, fridge zone, temperate zone, Arctic Circle, Tropic of Cancer, Equator, Prime Meridian,
Yeah.
Tropic of Capricorn,
Okay.
South Fridge Zone,
South Free Zone. So Antarctic.
and Antarctic Circle.
Okay, okay, very good. And degree, you know, Tropic of Cancer is at what degree?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, 66.5 degree north, 23.5 degrees north, equator 0 degree, and this 23.5 degrees south and 66.5 degrees.
Okay, very good, Vira. Very good. Thank you.
And today I will show you globe. As you all can see, I have made here Arctic Circle, Tropic of Cancer, Equator, and Tropic of Capricorn, and Antarctic Circle.
Very good.
The sun. All of you imagine that this is sun, and sun rays is falling here.
Yes, continue.
Sun rays is falling here. So
Yes,
here is torrid one.
Okay.
Torrid of Cancer and with Capricorn.
Okay.
And all of you are thinking where is frigid zone?
Yes. I'm also thinking.
The frigid zone is in the Arctic Circle and in the Antarctic Circle because sunrays are falling because sunrays are falling here only.
Very light sunlight
And
falls. Okay.
here is Tropic of Cancer. Tropic of Cancer, and here is temperature zone. And here and here. Temperature zone means normal amount of normal amount of heat and cool. Here and here.
Yes, very good. It is rotating also. Or just have you made by yourself or you have taken help of your parent?
Ma'am, I have only made.
You have made by yourself. Very good. So globe you have made of
Yes,
what?
ma'am. Ma'am, this is ma'am, this I have painted ball,
Yes.
and this is spoke of cycle, and this is Dylan's ball.
Oh, very nice. Extremely good. And this gives me 100% look of the globe. Extremely good, beta. Extremely good and very nice.
Ma'am, I have taken a plastic ball and I have colored this ball with my postal colors.
Very good.
And ma'am, see, I have indicated here North Pole and here South Pole.
Very good.
And ma'am, see, ma'am, freeze zone, north temperature zone, Arctic Circle, and ma'am, topic of Cancer, and ma'am, this is equator, ma'am, this line.
Okay.
And ma'am, see this topic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle, and ma'am, here also freeze zone, and ma'am, South Pole, ma'am, South temperature zone.
Okay. Good, Soumya. Anything more you want to explain of your project?
No, ma'am, I'm not more now.
Okay. Project is very good. Excellent.
Good morning, all of you. Today, I, Shashi is here to show my activity in front of you. First of all, I will show you the globe, and after that, I will illustrate that. First, we will know about the equator, second, the latitude, and the third topic of Capricorn and Cancer. First, equator. A line notionally drawn on the Earth, equidistant from the poles, dividing the Earth into northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere and constituting the parallel of longitude 0°. After that, latitude.
Okay.
Latitude. This is called latitude.
Which one is called?
Latitude. There are
Make your finger to move. Which lines are called latitudes? एक लाइन के चारों तरफ उंगली घुमाओ. Yes, very good. It means the concept is very good. Yes. Okay, proceed.
latitude. They are in 181 in number. You are thinking that what is the importance of latitude? So I will tell you its importance. These lines allow you to quickly and accurately locate places and features on the Earth's surface. And longitude.
Yes. Good.
Longitude. They are in 360 in number.
Yes.
Ma'am, the parallel of latitude is 23 degree and 26 north tropic of Cancer, southern tropic of Capricorn of the equator. Ma'am, done.
And the ball is made of what? Plastic, rubber, or
Ma'am, paper.
huh?
Ma'am, paper.
Paper.
Ma'am,
Very
paper.
good. This is extremely good that you have saved even 5 rupees of your parents. Extremely good that with the
Ma'am, I
paper.
have not used a single ma'am rupees.
And this is equator. This is Tropic of Cancer. This is North Pole. This is Arctic Circle. This is Antarctic Circle. This is South Pole, and this is Tropic of Capricorn.
You have made on which ball?
Ma'am, bouncing balls. I am Vaibhavi. I have made a model of globe, a model of Earth on a plastic ball. I will show you equator, prime meridian, Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle, Tropic of Cancer, and Tropic of Capricorn. First, equator. You can see this line, equator. Equator is the longest horizontal line of latitude which divides the Earth into two hemispheres known as Northern Hemisphere and Southern Hemisphere. Then prime meridian. You can see this line, prime meridian. Prime meridian is a vertical line which joins two poles. It also divides the Earth into eastern and western hemisphere. Then Arctic Circle. Arctic Circle is an imaginary line which lies on 66.5 degrees north. Antarctic Circle. Antarctic Circle is an imaginary line which lies on 66.5 degrees south. On Tropic of Capricorn. Tropic of Capricorn is an imaginary line which lies in 23.5 degrees south. Tropic of Cancer. Tropic of Cancer is an imaginary line which lies on 23.5 degrees north. Thank you.